And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Come on, everybody. Here we go.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Oh, boys! I'm back!
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Film Box Podcast. It's the greatest movie podcast in the world, and for the first time in I think 3 months, we're not reviewing a movie. So, welcome in for that. I'm your host, Aaron Souza. I'm joined by Connor and Sam, the usual crew, and we're here to have a great time. How you guys doing?
Doing lovely tonight.
Well, Aaron, technically we did the tier list, but
You know, I said it and then immediately remembered that we did a tier list 2 weeks ago.
however, this is the first time that all three of us are doing something other than a
Did
the
tier
technicality. The technicality.
We have not done one in a while.
Yes. So today we are going to be doing a draft. We're bringing the drafts back. We're not doing military drafts.
That's
That's a different. Nope.
taking to something different.
I guess. The draft is back. Vietnam. Let's go, boys. No. We are doing a draft for iconic movie characters, and we'll kind of explain when we get into that a little bit more of how that's going to go. But first, we got to talk about what we've been watching lately and what are we drinking, if we're drinking anything tonight. Who wants to kick us off?
I'll go, I guess.
Oh boy, the volunteer.
I volunteer as tribute. So since the last couple weeks, I know I wasn't able to record last week, but I've been super busy, so I've only seen 5 movies. I rewatched the entire Back to the Future trilogy, which is just great as always.
Goated.
And then I watched the original Beetlejuice because you guys did that, and I wanted to put my score in the spreadsheet and stuff like that.
Yeah, what'd you think of it?
I think I was honestly lower on it than a lot of people.
Interesting.
Yes.
I mean, I still enjoyed it and stuff like that, but I think it would have been so much better if Beetlejuice was actually in the movie for more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So, but I it's a classic, obviously. So, and then before we decided to switch what this week's episode was on,
I saw you log this, and then we decided against doing what we were originally going to do, and I felt so bad.
So, what we originally were going to do this week, it was a video game tier list, game adaptation.
If you don't know, the Minecraft movie trailer came out, and that's why I thought we had thought of it in the first place.
So we were really going to do the video game adaptation tier list, but then we realized that we haven't seen a whole lot of them. So
Nope.
Whoops. So I was gonna knock some out of the list. So I watched Assassin's Creed.
That's a choice.
Yeah.
And how much did you want to kill yourself?
I didn't think it was that bad. It was. I
So
think I
he
might be a
hated
little.
it.
I think I'm a little bit more biased on it because I absolutely love the games. But I think I was a little bit more biased on it, so I gave it like a 2.5 stars, which 50%. So, but yeah, that's all I've seen. So, and I'm drinking.
Are you drinking anything?
I am drinking a good old Olipop classic.
Ollie non-sponsor.
Please sponsor.
Please sponsor.
Please.
Please. Please. Please. All right. Well, I'll go next. I have seen, I think, 3 movies. I think. Connor, did I mention Ocean's 11 the last time we watched, or we did when we did Beetlejuice.
I don't think you did.
Okay, so when did we record that episode? That'll tell me.
So I'm gonna go to your profile just to see.
It was on the 9th that I watched that movie, which was it was on Monday. Yeah, we definitely okay. Well,
Yeah,
never mind.
It was literally a week ago today.
Okay. I watched Ocean's 11. It was on TV, and I love that movie, and I was stressing out about a project that we're working on for our site, and trying to be creative and couldn't, and just was watching Ocean's 11 the whole time. So that was good, but that's still one of the best movies I've ever seen. I absolutely loved it. Watched Dee Dee, which is a new movie from Sean Wang. Sean Wang, is that right?
You said Wang.
I hope that's right. Yes, directed by Sean Wang, first time coming of age
9/11.
movie. Yes, I did watch that on 9/11.
Sorry.
Coming of age film. Really good, honestly. Very relatable to kind of our era, a little bit before our era, but a lot like our era of when we grew up, 2008, being middle schoolers in that time, and like around that time, that was like a big deal, and is very relatable to how I grew up, especially. So I loved it. And then today I was really feeling a Robin Williams kind of way, so I watched Dead Poets Society, and my God, I miss that man. So, also another fantastic movie. Anyways,
Quick question.
That's what I've seen. Yes.
Was Dee Dee playing in theaters near you?
No.
Ah.
I don't think so.
Because I was going to say, I was trying to find a movie to watch this weekend in my theater, and it was like, I couldn't find anything good. Like,
Yeah, the closest theater for me is Denver, which is just an hour away. So for GD,
Yeah, it was pretty far away for me. So
like the third thing, or I guess technically the fourth thing that Cinemark is advertising is the Matt Walsh documentary, Am I Racist?
oh God. Yeah, I watched it digitally. You can watch it on Prime, but it's just costs money.
Oh, it's worth it then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Why would I
Yeah, we're in a bit of a
see
movie
that?
dead zone right now. Aside from Beetlejuice.
Literally, it's a good thing that Speak No Evil has like really good reviews right now, because I would rather watch that trailer for the 1 trillionth time.
You just buy a ticket to go watch the trailer and leave for whatever movie.
You know what's so funny? I saw some people saying that they went to an early showing of Speak No Evil and the trailer played before the movie.
That's so funny.
And they were like, I'm about to just walk out.
Isn't that like the perfect summation of everything though?
Yeah. There's always one movie out at any given time that's just going to dominate every single trailer.
Mm-hmm.
And you are going to want to just like light yourself on fire every time you just hear the opening, like first couple notes of the song. And that's me with that.
Yep. But yeah, that's what I've seen. And I have water because I'm hydrated. Connor, what about you?
Yeah, so I'll go. I watched
So I'll go.
I watched 5 movies.
that's going to be our
lightweight
new
for me.
website name.
Yeah, I'll go. We figured it
So
out.
I'll go.
boys.
There it goes.
So I watched Rebel Ridge, the new Netflix action movie with Aaron Pierre.
Mhm.
Liked it. Very good. Actually, pretty good. I had some problems with the structure of it, but I thought the cast was really good. Reviews out now. Go read it.
Yes. Go read it.
watched I Used to Be Funny. I had started it earlier, finished it yesterday. Very good as well. Big Rachel Sennett fan.
You know, that should be your new rating system. It's like good, pretty good, very good, excellent, like not good.
Well, that's why I love a 5-star rating system, because each star actually means something. Like, if I give it 5 stars, it's excellent. 4 stars, it's very good. 3 stars, pretty good. 2 stars, it's all right. 1 star, bad.
There we go.
Pee pee poo poo.
It's pee pee poo poo. And then don't get me started on the halves.
Half a good.
It is half a good. Today,
it's 4.5 goods. Sorry.
4.5 goods. 4.5 units of good. You know what? Sorry, it's a tangent, but that was something that always made me chuckle a bit in economics class. I was an econ minor. Is they would talk about utility, which is like your enjoyment of something, and they would always say it like that. It's like, oh, so you have your phone, and let's say you get 6. Your utility of this is 6, and we were just like
6.
All right.
Cool.
Sure. Phone equals 6. Write that down. It's like that. It's like the SpongeBob be like, write that down. Write that down.
Yeah. Like, in the grand scheme of things, I get it. It's a scale, but it's just so funny to be like, to quantify that.
Apple is 2 units of good.
Yeah. Anywho, I watched Ikiru. Maybe one of the best movies I've ever seen.
Wow. High praise.
It's incredible. Beautiful movie about someone who knows he's about to die and tries to make the most of his remaining time. Beautiful.
Whew.
Finished Furiosa. We had started it together. Forgot about it. And then I finished it today.
Nice.
And then right before we finished this, or we started this podcast, I finished The Bridge on the River Kwai. And this movie aged me maybe 20 years. I'm now wearing cargo shorts. I have my cell phone in a phone holster on my belt loop.
Got
Every
those
time
white New Balances on.
I got my Air Monarchs on.
I need you to read your Letterboxd review. That might be the best thing you've ever written.
At some point halfway through this movie, I was standing about 10 feet away from my TV. I have no recollection of this, but now I do have a thirst for Coors Light, and no shoes fit as well as Air Monarchs. This is what fatherhood is. I have no children.
It's like, that is amazing. What a wordsmith.
It's the ultimate dad movie.
It is.
And I am drinking water with like the little
Coors
pineapple.
Light?
Nah. I wish, but I gotta drive.
Oh.
I got water with like the pineapple flavored
nice
juice.
Very nice. All right. Now, before we get into the episode, I think it behooves us to just talk quickly, because I know it'll come up later in this episode. This week, the legendary James Earl Jones passed away. If you're not familiar with his work, most famous for being the iconic voice of Darth Vader, the voice of Mufasa from The Lion King, also in movies like Coming to America. He was a legend in the industry, a phenomenal actor and voice actor and person, and it is incredibly sad to hear that he passed. I know it had a lot of effect on me. I mean, Star Wars was huge for me. I know it was huge for Sam, and that was a big loss. So I wanted to at least send our condolences there as well.
I did see someone say on Twitter that when someone has such like a good long life, it's hard to feel sad when they pass at like a nice old age, because it's almost like you want to celebrate it. You don't want to. I know it's the corny saying, but like you don't want to be sad that he passed. You just want to be happy that we got to witness everything that he did and appreciate everything he meant to us. Because yes,
Yeah.
I didn't grow up with Star Wars, but like his voice like echoes through my home, and like that's something that will always follow me.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if there were no James Earl Jones, there might not be a movie fan in me. And that's, it means his life and his impact means a lot to me and to all of us. So may he rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
All right. Now, you guys ready to do a movie draft?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no easy way to transition out of that.
No, there is
We just
not,
gotta.
but we're doing it. We're moving on. Okay, so, actually, that's how you transition out of it. With Batman. No, so the way this is going to work is we have a big board. We haven't determined a draft order yet. We figured we would do that live.
Per usual.
Per usual. So let's do that. And we've got this time. Traditionally, we've done like 5 rounds or like 5 with a 6-man. But there are, admittedly, a ton of iconic movie characters. So we're doing 10 rounds. So this is going to be really, really interesting. And there's going to be a lot of picks taken off boards, I'm sure. But before we start it, let's see who's going to be going first with the duck race.
And before we even get there, I think we should lay out the ground rules first.
Oh, yes. Let's lay out the ground rules. Connor, do you want to do that?
Yeah. So, because there are so many, we wanted to challenge ourselves. So, what the first rule, and they kind of all tie together, we can't double dip up from the same movie, franchise. What this means is, if we pick, let's say, an MCU character, let's say I pick Spider-Man, no one can pick Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, no one from the MCU.
Wait, so let me just clarify.
Yes.
So you're saying none of us can once you make that MCU pick, or
None of us.
just you can't double?
Oh, no.
Interesting.
None of
well,
us.
I thought we were just making it so that you can't double dip.
Yes.
That's interesting.
Nope.
Well, all right.
Oh,
And then the same thing goes with actors
hmm.
as well. Like if someone picks Harrison Ford can't pick any other characters of his.
like Indiana Jones, then Han Solo's
Han
off
Solo.
the board kind of thing.
Okay,
It's
I'm
got to
sure
be,
that.
got to make it challenging for ourselves.
Okay.
And
Okay.
to just because we were talking about it before, we are going to allow the Fox Marvel characters to exist separate from the Marvel cinematic characters.
It's only fair.
Just because they're two separate entities, really. They haven't made their
Yeah.
big switch yet.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see these duckies swim. And do you guys
All
want
right.
to do it the same way last time? Whoever wins gets to pick their spot?
Sure.
All right. 15 seconds on the board, and we are off.
All right, and here comes Connor in first place. Connor in first place with Sam coming up in the rear, and Aaron's coming up on the back end. Oh, Sam making a move. I can't keep this up.
Oh,
All right.
Oh, yes!
are you fucking?
All right, Aaron wins the first race. Aaron, where do you
I'm
want to
taking
pick?
slot number. I'm taking the first slot. I can't not take the first slot.
Okay. All right.
I can just hear quacks.
Quack.
Oh, hold on. I gotta remove Aaron from this. I forgot to do that.
Uh-oh. Well, just start it and we'll see who takes second. See if someone else wins.
Okay, between me and Sam, pretty much. Who's picking second?
Oh, Aaron's dropping back.
I'm losing ground. Oh my God, Sam's taking a very. Oh, here comes Connor, making
Please.
a run for it.
Please.
Oh
Please.
my God, he's zooming to the end.
Every single time, I'm always fucking last.
Yep. Yes, you are.
Every
just left-
single time.
You just left the board.
I
As
feel I'm
is.
gonna get screwed over.
Yeah, you never know.
Well,
You never
I don't know. All right.
So
Okay.
Aaron.
Well.
Dun-na-na, dun-na-na.
Oh man, this rule about one per franchise across the board, that's
Listen,
a tough one.
There are so many iconic
There
characters.
are.
Yeah.
There are, but now I really got to think about like who am I? You know what? I think just because I have to do it, my number one pick is going to be Darth Vader.
I knew it.
I have to. I can't not do it.
You know what? I
Um,
knew, for whatever reason, in my gut, I knew I was not going to get the first pick. I didn't even have any Star Wars characters on my big board.
I was actually
He
gonna.
knew.
I was actually gonna pick Yoda over Darth Vader.
That was my other option. Like if we had been doing like one per franchise per person,
Yeah.
and Darth Vader was taking my second, mine was going to be Yoda.
Yeah.
But no, I mean Dathy. It's Dathy Vader. Darth.
Daddy Vader.
Daddy Vader.
Darth
All right.
Vader, as young Connor thought it was
I mean,
pronounced.
he's going to be serving as my center, down low.
All right, second pick. I mean, we gotta just chop out your kneecaps, both of you.
No.
Who better to do it than Spider-Man?
Oh,
Oh, I'm fine with that.
he wasn't even on my board.
Yeah, me neither.
Maybe the most iconic comic book character ever.
That does take
That's
off
fair.
my MCU pick.
Yeah.
Can I share my MCU pick now?
Yeah, sure.
go for
Why
it?
not?
I was gonna pick Thanos.
Oh, sorry, you cut out. I couldn't hear you.
I was gonna pick Thanos.
Oh, yeah, I would give me Spider-Man 12 times out of 10.
Is
All
my
right,
turn now?
Sam.
Question.
All right,
Sam with the
so
double
this
pick.
Sam,
one,
you get
I'm going.
2 in a row.
I'm going between these two characters,
What's a good thing you have 2 picks back to back?
but they're in the same universe.
Oh,
Oh.
well,
So I'm
that's
trying
a
to figure
choice.
out which one to do. I think I'm gonna do Batman.
Batman. Okay,
I think I gotta
solid
do
pick.
Batman.
that's interesting. Not the one I was expecting.
I was going between Batman and Superman. I'm like,
So Superman is off the board now. No one can pick Superman.
yeah.
No DCU characters.
But for my next pick, gotta same thing with between two. You know what? I'm gonna do Indiana Jones.
Ooh, okay.
Knew that was
Indiana
coming.
Jones off the board. All right, Connor.
All right. So I got 3 left in my tier 1. And I feel relatively confident that I will get at least one of them on the turn. So I will take the one that I feel like is on Aaron's board. And I will take Jack Sparrow.
Ooh, that's a good pick.
I had that on my
it-
board.
Sorry, Captain
Was-
Jack Sparrow.
Honestly, I didn't even have it on my board because I figured someone else would take him.
Yeah, I
Like
had him
early.
lower on my board because I figured again somebody would pick him, but I did have him on my board.
See, if I thought
Yeah.
someone would pick someone in the universe, didn't even bother.
Mm-hmm. All right. So with my next pick, I've done the ultimate bad in Darth Vader. I think it's time to pair him with the ultimate good, and I'm gonna go with. I don't know.
Lightning
I don't think this is no Lightning McQueen. I don't think this is a controversial or like a reach. But I'm gonna go with The Boy Who Lived, Harry Potter.
Oh, okay. Gotta scratch
Sorry,
that
it's
off
me.
my list now.
Sorry, you said left instead of list, and I swear to God, I gotta scratch that off my left nut now.
I am scratching my left nut.
Gotta scratch that
gosh,
off my
damn
left
it.
nut now. All right. And I think too now, I want to take a bit of a turn. On my list, I'm looking through. I want to go. I think I'm gonna go animated for this next one, and I'm gonna take the first best picture, best animated feature winner. It's gonna be Shrek.
Ooh, that's a good pick.
I think I had him
That's
somewhere
a good
on my
pick.
list.
That
I
is
mean,
a
Oh.
good pick.
Shrek is love. Shrek is life.
Yikes.
I've got a crazy point guard, and my 4 and 5 are just loaded right now.
See, I
I think
love how
I'd be
you
able to
still
slot Vader into the.
I love that you still think
still-
of this as basketball. This is like my baseball lineup right now.
Oh, you know what? I should be looking at it like baseball.
All right.
Okay, so Darth Vader is. I don't know baseball enough. Fuck.
Well, Spider-Man, that's my leadoff. He's my center fielder. Obviously, he's
Mhm.
catching everything out there. No
Yeah.
doubt. Captain Jack. I don't know where I'm putting him. I feel like he's a good. Maybe first base. We'll see. So I'm gonna take the guy who I thought, well, I knew was gonna be here still, and that's 007 himself, Bond,
Good
James
pick.
Bond.
I was
That's a
gonna,
good
I was
pick.
gonna, I was gonna pick that. That was actually gonna be my next pick.
He was on my list.
Now we can't use any character from Pierce Brosnan, Sean Connery, Daniel Craig, anything like that,
That's a very good point.
because
Oh wait, I actually have a
This-
technicality here.
No, this I will say, because there's multiple people who've been Bond. I don't think we can do that because that would be a
okay,
a
I
bit-
figured.
If
What
it's
about
one-
what about a voice and then a person? Like person voices this character, this animated character, but plays live action another character.
Aaron, I know who you're plotting for, and if we agree on it, I'm not gonna let you get him.
Who am I plotting for? Huh? I'm not telling you who I'm picking.
Oh, I know. Yeah, you
You
say that
only
after
have
you pick
one
Shrek.
voice actor.
Yeah, you say it after you pick Shrek.
I could have been talking about other characters.
Just scratch
Yeah, they're
Austin
coming
Pa-
down the line
Just
here.
scratch Austin Powers off your list. All right, you're
Fuck.
not doing it. You're not
Yeah.
doing it.
No, it's Mike Myers is
damn
off
it.
your board.
God damn it!
Vetoed.
Austin Powers, man. That was gonna
Yeah,
be
I
my
don't know why
sleeper.
you picked. Yeah. But yeah, if
Well,
the- if it's-
this rule you threw at me is really messing me up.
well, but that's why it's like with Batman too. Like, we're not gonna say, okay, you can't pick a Keaton character
Mm-hmm.
or a Bale character.
I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense.
same thing with
All right.
Spider-Man.
Let's
Sam with the backs to
pivot to
backs.
me, and you guys saw this coming. I gotta go Gandalf.
Yeah, I didn't even put a single Lord of the Rings character because I figured you were gonna take Lord of the Rings
There
immediately.
goes Samwise Gamgee.
I was actually going between Gandalf and Gollum. See which one.
Gollum was. I thought about Gollum.
because Gollum, like, yeah.
Listen,
but-
only one of them's getting their own movie, so
Well, actually, technically, it's The Search for Gollum or whatever the fuck.
there's no
So,
search
I
for
mean-
Gandalf.
well, Ian McClellan and Viggo Mortensen both are interested
And
in playing,
Orlando Bloom.
and Orlando Bloom were all interested in playing and coming back. So
Yeah, but
We'll
they're
see.
talking about using AI, so I'm kind of.
Ooh. Let's not do that.
Yeah.
But for my next pick, I'm gonna be doing an animated character, and I'm gonna go with Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, fucker!
Nice.
Oh, that was a great pick. Oh, wow. My board is dropping fast. I gotta tell you what. I had 21 names on here, and I'm down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them already.
See, you just weren't prepared. I still have 34 names on my list.
34.
Jesus.
Well, okay. Well, see, I thought at first we were gonna do iconic castings. So I had to pivot. So basically just copy the list over, but then I had to change it. I looked up a list. Bada bing, bada boom. So now I am in a pickle because I just have so many good options left. I feel like I can wait on you. You know what? I'm gonna do this not because I like him, but because I know you guys do. Let's take Marty McFly off the board.
Fucker!
Yeah, I was gonna
God.
I was gonna have him or Doc Brown, but
Yeah.
I
See, that's why casting. I was gonna nail the Christopher. Is it Christopher Lloyd?
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't want to mix him and Christopher Lee up.
No, it's Christopher Lloyd.
I mean, one of them's dead and one not. So
Yeah. Don't want to mix that one.
But they both starred in
right.
Star Wars.
They did have roles in Star Wars. Okay, I am all right. I think for my first pick, I'm just gonna take I mean, we've talked about him recently. I can't not take him. It's Beetlejuice. I'm gonna take Beetlejuice.
It's a weak pick. To be honest, not on my board.
Oh, it's not a weak pick. Not a weak pick.
Not on my board either.
Not
a
screen
weak
time.
pick.
Skip.
Strong
Bad pick. Skip.
Strong pick though. Strong pick here. Katniss Everdeen. Hunger Games.
That's a better pick. Skip.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest with you. All right. So this, I don't know how you guys are going to feel about this one.
Oh boy.
I'm okay taking it off if you guys say no. Because technically, he's a character.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah. Well, yes. Technically, they are a character.
They.
Well,
are you going with Bruce? Oh, okay,
Godzilla.
I mean, yeah.
It's a character.
I'll be okay with that. Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
I'd be okay
All right.
with that.
My big monster.
Whoa. I just learned a new button.
The format painter? Or paint format?
Yeah, I had no idea that was a thing. Incredible.
Welcome to 2024, bud.
Yeah, dude. I guess.
Man, what a steal. Getting Godzilla in the 5th round. There's my DH.
Yeah, I've been thinking about my team, by the way. I think
Mash
I'm gonna have
and
Darth Vader.
dingers.
Darth Vader's my DH because he can't really move that well.
Pretty stiff.
Harry Potter is like the shortstop.
Shrek's gotta be the catcher.
Shrek is gonna be my catcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the big man behind the plate.
It's like Jason
my
Veritek.
Danny Burger over
Jason
here.
Veritek.
And Beetlejuice is probably like second base, and I think Katniss is gonna be like center field. You know, sniping guys down the base paths. So that's how I've sorted my lineup.
Yeah.
Sam, It's your pick.
Well, I'm gonna do a little double dip here. Not really, but
Okay.
a little double horror pick.
I swear to fucking God.
I am going to do Jason Voorhees and Freddy
yep.
Krueger.
Yep, there it
Oh,
is.
they weren't even on my list, to be honest.
What?
I was thinking about.
How are they not on your list, though? Talk about iconic.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, and I just had the thought after putting Godzilla on my list. I was like, oh, characters don't mean just humans.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
But yeah, no.
Bruce the Shark is coming right now.
Nah, you're gonna do the xenomorph.
He's doing the xenomorph.
He's doing the
No, I'm not doing
quick,
the xenomorph.
quick! Someone trade up and take the xenomorph.
Well, we offering, Aaron. You're up next.
I'm not taking the xenomorph.
Wait, Connor, you're up next.
No, but I mean, like, he's up after me.
Oh, well, yeah.
Like, he can jump, he can trade into my spot if he really wanted to. Well, I guess we can do, right? No one's taken any of him. Give me, Mr. I'll be back himself, Arnold, with the T800 Terminator.
Yep. Nah, I gotta scratch that
That's a
off
good
my
one.
list.
It's a good one. It's a good one. All right. Where is he slotting in your lineup, by the way?
He's
T800.
probably gonna be third base.
Got that cannon for an arm.
Exactly. That or right field. But I feel like-
all right.
Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. Go.
No.
No. Talk.
Yeah.
Talk.
No,
through your lineup.
no.
After
You
you.
go.
No.
After you.
No.
After you. I insist.
Okay. All right. So I've got I think what I'm gonna have is a sleeper pick here.
The sixth?
In the sixth, but sleeper is in maybe one that you guys didn't think of. It's gonna be the dude from Big Lebowski
I had him on my list.
and the crickets. I mean, talk about iconic. The dude abides. Well, that's just your opinion, man. He's gonna be my manager. I can't put him in the field.
Aaron's gonna have no pitcher, just a manager.
Yeah. All right, and then next on my list.
Oh, I had the dude on my list twice. Whoops.
Nice. Oh man. I feel like there's more characters that I'm missing. Let's see. You know what? No, I'm gonna do this one. A guy who's been in popular media recently for being involved in political rallies. It's the late great Hannibal Lecter.
You know what I just thought, Sam?
Yes.
I don't know if you should be allowed to pick Jason Voorhees and Freddy
you know
Krueger.
what? Funny, I was just thinking about that too.
They're in the same
were
movie
in
together.
a movie together.
However, but they're two different. So I guess they're two
It's
different.
the same universe.
But they're
But
two
they did
different
have a crossover.
franchises.
They did have a crossover, though. Are we counting crossovers? Because, like, Alien versus Predator, would that count?
Yes. I think
So then I
we have
guess
to.
you have to.
If we're
you
counting
have
the
to count.
cinematic universe.
All right, so we'll
right.
give you a repick right now for one of those two.
All right. Instead of Jason Voorhees, I'll do Ghostface.
Okay. I mean, it's a great pivot, honestly.
I mean,
Honestly, not where I would have gone, but
It's all right.
you know what? He's not on my list, but now just because I don't want Sam to take him, and he hasn't had a crossover with anyone, I'm taking Michael Myers.
That's a good one.
The true goat.
Mm.
I'd have to argue Ghostface is a little bit more iconic.
Absolutely not. Respectfully not.
He's just trying to justify his pick.
Sam's trying to justify his gaffe.
All right.
All right.
What do you got?
So, pivoting from horror, completely opposite direction, I'm taking Buddy the Elf.
Oh, wow. What a good pick.
Good Paul.
That's a good one. That's a good pull.
And then for next one, I think I just have to do that, and I'll go Professor X from the Fox.
Interesting.
Damn, not Wolverine.
Interesting.
Mm-mm.
I like that.
You know, I still have one tier 1 guy left, and I've honestly been surprised that I've been able to kind of float him by this far. And honestly, I'm just gonna keep seeing if I can float. Oh, I gotta take off Hannibal. So I shall keep. I'm gonna keep this little party going. I'm taking Ellen Ripley.
Oh, gotta cross.
That was a good pick.
Gotta cross that off my
Good pick.
list.
Yep,
So no
that's a good pick.
xenomorphs. We're taking one of the best female protagonists ever put to screen.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna go with probably one of the funniest male characters put to screen. The man who is most known for his catchphrase "Stay classy, San Diego." It's Ron Burgundy, and the crowd goes wild.
I don't think you could pick. It's Will Ferrell.
Oh, that's right.
You know what? Oh my God, you're right. Oh,
Ah,
Yaha!
the rules. Oh, good call.
Yeah, you guys got
Okay.
me on fucking Jason, and
Yeah, no. You got me. You got me for sure.
I'm out on the lookout now.
yeah.
All right. You know what? I got to pivot now.
Oh, now I'm
Um,
do I have any overlap?
I don't think I do.
Man, who played Godzilla? And
Oh, that means that guy's out too. Fucker. Okay. You know what? I've still got. As far as action goes, I think there's no one more iconic, especially if we're talking female leads, than the Bride from Kill Bill.
Good pick.
So I've got the Bride and the Dude on my team.
when I made my list, they were back to back, and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of fun."
Why don't you just throw in the man with no name in it too?
Hey man,
Don't let him do it.
No, I'm actually going to go with another gunslinger for I need a pitcher. Really, is what I need. I need a pitcher, and I need a guy who's going to be able to dot the strike zone at will. It's got to be Doc Holliday.
What movie?
Woo! Yeah, great pick, Aaron. Woohoo!
Why am I
Thank you.
blanking?
Val Kilmer from Tombstone.
Ah, never saw it.
I'm your Huckleberry. It's a great. Honestly, watch
That's
that
all
movie and tell me he's not iconic.
Did I spell that
Yeah,
right?
you did.
Okay.
Yes, you did.
Whew. We might need to do another. We might need to add some rounds because there's too many.
Oh.
Like, I'm just gonna start eliminating my tier 4s because there's no. I might have over prepared.
Well, yeah, you had like 35 names.
Yeah. Oop. All right, so I will take. We'll stick with some action. We'll take the pride of Philadelphia himself, Rocky.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Ba, 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 ba.
Ba, 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 ba.
Dun, dun.
Love it.
All right. Now I am finally up with my
To round out his draft.
First, I think I'm going to pick Spock.
Yeah, you know.
I think I'm going to pick Spock.
Yeah. Great pick.
I don't know, man.
There's a lot of good names still out there, but it's like also you have to think like iconic as in like, yeah, we know them and they're really great, but also like if you just went up to someone on the street and showed them a picture of this person, they'd be like, yes, I know that guy.
Exactly. So
and I know I picked Doc Holliday, and that does not fit that mold, but
you know what? I think I'm going to do it. I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
I think I'm gonna do Ferris Bueller.
It's waiting.
Ooh.
I think I'm gonna do
Okay. Bueller. Was that your tier 1 pick?
No, and I think it's probably time I take him. I mean, The Godfather.
Oh, okay, yeah, I figured.
Yeah. Well, technically not The Godfather. I'm taking Michael Corleone.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Michael Corleone.
Mr. Al Chino.
All right. All right. To round out my draft, I think I'm gonna take someone played by someone who near and dear to me. I'm gonna go with Mrs. Doubtfire.
I thought you were gonna pick Jeannie. To be honest,
I was going to pick Jeannie. I thought about picking Jeannie, but I think like Mrs. Doubtfire is has a bit more to it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's my opinion. All right, I want to give us all to just an undrafted free agent pick.
Yeah, I knew it was coming.
I knew it was.
Yeah,
I knew
there
it was coming.
Yeah, of course. No, this is undrafted free agent time. No, it's not another round.
This is round 11.
Call it what it is.
It's round 11. Okay, fine.
Go ahead,
This
make
will
your
round
pick.
out my NFL starting offense.
Yeah, your offensive line.
Yeah,
Your
No,
right guard. Who is it going to be?
I had 2 people left on my big board. And I think I'm going to take this one because I want to get a little bit more comedy in my lineup. I'm going to go Happy Gilmore.
All right.
And that left one person on my board.
All right. I got 2 people. I don't have any more coins here since I moved, and I am back at my parents' house, so I'm going to flip the cannon cap. I guess cannon up, I'm picking person A. Cannon down, person B. I'm going to do it over the couch just because I don't want to break this.
All right. It's plastic. It won't break, but...
All right. It was cannon up. I shall be taking The Man with No Name. From The Good, the Bad, the Ugly.
Mm.
Nice.
One of the best Clint Eastwood characters he has.
For sure.
All right. And then to round and finish it off, I'm going to pick it's not a person. I'm picking I'm picking
Al?
E.T.
Oh.
I'm picking E.T.
E less than or E greater than T.
Shut up. All right, now let's get an undrafted free agent.
No. Now we need a coach. No, I'm just kidding.
We need a general manager.
Yeah.
We need the
to build out
owner,
a
we
defense
need the,
now. We need a defense.
We need the the announcer.
Who was your other pick, Connor? You flipped the coin.
Rick Blaine from Casablanca.
Oh, interesting.
The most interesting man in the world.
The one I had left on my board was Mary Poppins.
Oh, that would have been You picked Doc Holliday over Mary Poppins?
I did pick Doc Holliday. I was thinking about it like a baseball lineup. I needed a pitcher.
I was thinking John McClane too.
I had John McClane on mine. So my other people who I still have on my list too. I have Patrick Bateman.
Yep.
I have Forrest Gump.
Also,
Forrest Gump was on mine. Yep.
Mr. Incredible.
Mr. Incredible was on mine.
I almost went with Edna.
Simba.
Simba's a good pick.
Good pick.
Ace Ventura.
Also
Hans Landa. Neo. And HAL 9000.
Neo was on my list.
Neo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also didn't go with Tommy DeVito from Goodfellas.
Yeah.
Let's see. There was another one that I just saw. Oh, Jules Winfield from Pulp Fiction.
Never seen him.
Peter Venkman from Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
I can tell you're looking at
I
the
also
exact same
almost-
list that I was.
Sure am. Also,
is it the
almost picked
Empire
Ash
Online?
from- Yes, it is.
Yep. Top 100.
Yep.
Yeah, there it is.
Optimus Prime.
Yep. Ash from Evil Dead.
He was on my list too. Before I took him off.
I almost did go with Travis Bickle too.
Travis Bickle was one of the tier 4 ones that I took off because I was like, there's no shot. Anyone's gonna pick him.
But all right, well that's gonna do it for our tier list. Nice. Nice. You're still sharing your screen.
I'm trying to see. They don't have who these people are, like their names. Like I know that's Marlon Brando, but I'm trying to see like what movie they're in.
On the Waterfront, Paris, Texas.
Well, yeah.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Anyways.
Yeah. Anyways,
don't look at me.
Raging Bull. Well, you're still sharing your screen, so.
Keep going.
All right. So I think that's gonna do it for this episode. You know, we can post the tier list on Twitter. People tell us who had the best lineup, I guess. And yeah, if you like this episode, leave a rating, subscribe, follow us on your favorite podcast platform, do all that fun stuff. Tell your friends. It means a lot, helps us grow, and tells us we're doing a good job and you like what you're listening to. I'm going to talk right to the camera. I should talk right to the camera. You can follow us on Twitter at FilmboxPod. You can go to our other socials. Those will be linked in the show notes below. Same with my socials, my Twitter and my TikTok. You can go there for other content. Go to our website, pressplaymag.com, for new articles and reviews and all that kind of stuff that aren't featured on this podcast. So it's a whole host of other new content. And follow our Letterboxd so you can, know what we're watching when we watch it. Connor watches a lot of movies every week. At one point he was watching like 10 movies a week. So if you want to know when he's like what he thinks of those movies when he watches them, follow him on Letterboxd, And yeah, that's going to do it for this episode of the Filmbox Podcast. Connor, what movies are you watching this week? We got to do it.
Pick a number 1 through 24.
21.
17. Okay.
17 and 21. Let's see. That's going to be The Last of the Mohicans and the verdict.
Ooh, okay. Well, tune in next week to see what he thinks about those movies, and we'll see you next time on the Film Box Podcast.
Later.